Ed Sheeran, a name synonymous with singer-songwriter pop music, as well as the poster child for the Gingeriest Guitar Player Club, back when he was just getting really big in the pop music world, would regularly go out to local town centers and do some busking. Now, busking, for those who are not familiar with the term, is the activity of playing music in the street or other public place for voluntary donations, kind of like passing the hat. He would stand outside the shops in the town and sing and play a variety of songs, and he believed that it kept him on his top of his game, which is probably accurate. He could usually get by just wearing a hat for a disguise. Evidently, it hides enough of the red hair so that people think it's just a regular guitar player and not a superstar. He does have to be careful, else if any of the fans recognize him, it wouldn't be long before a massive crowd would start to show up. Kind of reminds me of the old Beatles movies where the girls used to chase them around all the place. This is why where Ed goes on his busking adventures is a closely guarded secret. Of course, even if he gets everything right and no one knows who he is, there are other things that can go wrong as well. Evidently, he was playing outside an establishment called Smith's in Nottingham, and the manager came out and asked him to leave. Ed first thought it was because he was playing Oasis songs, and I could understand that. But he offered to play the Smiths songs, figuring that would be good advertising for the store, but the manager obviously didn't get it and Ed had to move on. Once the news was out that Ed would go out busking, he ran into another unforeseen problem, and that was that even though his fans couldn't recognize him if he wore a hat, they were all of a sudden able to work together as a cohesive force to locate him. They had lookouts at different locations to keep out watch for him. This kind of put Ed in a tight spot. He wanted to do his thing, but didn't want things to get crazy, so he came up with an ingenious way to be prepared. His father watches the Twitter feeds for any breaking news of where Ed is busking, and as soon as he sees it, he gives Ed a call, and Ed is moving down the road soon thereafter.